athletes just getting ready for our last 5,000 metre race. Here is the lineup for the 6th and final outing over 5,000 metres. This is a really, really class field. Watch out for the two Danes. We've seen Lasse Hansen already in the 1,500
Introducing
metres.
our competitors, representing Special Olympics Canada, Maxime Duguay.
Maxime Duguay. His dad is a volunteer. He comes from Quebec.
Representing Special
Just
Olympics
gone down the line, shaking
Denmark,
everyone's hand.
Nikolaj
Mortensen took a bronze in the half marathon in his category with 1:35, so he's a good runner.
Representing Special Olympics
Amechais
Australia,
silver in the 1,500 for
Amechais.
the South Australian. Has he dyed his hair gold? Good work, I think he has.
Representing Special Olympics
Lasse
Denmark,
Hansen, the second
Lasse
Dane
Hansen.
in this field. He runs for the Viking Club. Just missed the podium in the 15 with a good time.
Representing Special Olympics South Africa,
Amechais
Moncho.
from northwest South Africa. Gold in the 1,500. He's really quick.
Representing Special Olympics
Mohammed
Pakistan,
Zishan
Mohammed
of
Zishan.
Pakistan. He's also returning tomorrow for the 3,000 metres, and he looks
These
seriously
are your
pumped
competitors
for
in the
this
male
12 and a
Division
half
4,
lap race.
5,000 metres. We're in the start.
One Canadian, two Danes, one Australian, one South African, and one athlete from Pakistan. Our last 5,000 metre race here on the third day of athletics. One or two of the runners starting their own watches. Pakistan athletes, Mohammed Zishan has decided to go to the front, with Maxime Duguay now taking over the pacemaking duties. In fact, they're swapping every stride, it would seem. It's now Bull of Australia with that golden haircut who hits the front. Very light on his feet. Look how little upper body movement there is from him. He's as solid as a rock. Must do a lot of good work with his core. Great technique there from the Australian. He got a silver in the 1,500 with 4:27, so he should be feeling relatively comfortable at this pace. Although it is a fairly bold piece of running at the early stages. Fast South African Amechais Moncho deciding to close the gap on the Australian. About 75 and a half, 76 seconds for that first 400 metres. Look at the way Moncho has floated to the front of the race. Lovely and light on his feet as well. Smaller figure than the Australian. In fourth. The two Danes are at the back at the moment, but there's not much to separate this field at the moment. Zishan is third. Two Danes now trying to close that gap on the leading three. South African is pulling the Australian away with him. They've opened up a fair gap. It's Lasse Hansen wearing the headband for Denmark. He's the quicker of the two Danes. His teammate Mortensen maybe finding this sharp pace a little hard to live with in the early stages, bearing in mind he ran 1:25 for the half marathon on Saturday. Good running from these two, and it's fairly consistent pace as well. Moncho's just opening up a metre or two on this metronomic-looking Australian. Still very much in touch.
We're through the first 1,000 metres in this 5,000 metre final.
Borden had to raise money to attend his national championships for the Special Olympic Games last year. He's shown real dedication to the cause. Hansen is clear in third place. In fact, if the camera angle widens a little bit, you will see that the tall Dane is closing the gap on the lead too. He's running very quickly down the back straight. He's just about to pop into your screen on the right-hand side. There he is. He's really hammering it down the back straight. He obviously isn't comfortable running in no man's land. And bear in mind that Moncho and Borden are not running slowly. It's been a bold move from Hansen to close that gap. He's using up a lot of energy to try and get in touch with the two men in first and second place. His compatriot Mortensen is also running well in fourth as the Pakistan early leader Zijan just starts to go backwards a touch. That's the first two, but Hansen is definitely making an attempt to bridge this gap from third up to second and first. Really enjoyable race unfolding here in the Dubai sunshine. They're two good athletes, the South African and the Australian. Moncho bounding along beautifully down the back straight. He just looks so smooth, doesn't he? But so too does the Australian. We will keep a close eye on how this race unfolds. Let's return our attention to this 5,000 metres. Mohammed Zishan of Pakistan is a little way off the pace of the leaders. It's been an absolutely magnificent run this by Kamogelo Moncho of South Africa. He's been a keen supporter of Special Olympics South Africa for many years. The 23-year-old won the 1500 yesterday in 4:25. This is arguably an even more impressive performance. Look how light he is on his feet. He's coming up to Lap Dugay of Canada and Zishan. That's really nice. He's just given the man from Pakistan a little pat on the back, not in a patronising way, with genuine support.
And the sound of the bell.
Kamogelo Moncho takes the bell in our last race over 5,000 metres. There's still a real bounce in his stride. He's a really good runner, this young man. The only athlete willing or able to stay with him early on, Amechais Borden, did his very best to keep in touch. But his bravery has cost him the silver medal, I think. He's running really well, the Australian, but he's out of sight at the moment. He's around about 250 metres behind the South African, because this is the man in silver, Lasse Hansen. He was fourth in the 1500 metres. He now takes the bell and looks assured of the silver medal. He slowed down a tiny bit, the South African, but this has been a wonderful performance. Again, what an influential figure he could be for Special Olympics South Africa. There might be many young boys or girls watching in the Rainbow Nation back home, and maybe in Berlin this could be them. He's in a class of his own. Look at his high leg lift. A brilliant piece of running from a very talented young man. Moncho does the double. Gold in the 1500, gold in the 5000. He was never to be challenged. And how much confidence he'll take from this going back home at the end of the week. And that is what the Special Olympics is all about. An absolute joy to watch.
All athletes now on their last
The Danes have been getting excited. The distinctive headgear has helped him along the way. Lasse Hansen, fourth in the 1500, but he's on the podium in the 5,000 metres. The Viking Club runner has delivered a great performance for the silver medal. Arms aloft, as if he's won the race. Well, he has in a way, because he's won his own battle to get here, to compete and to finish.
He's had a great battle with Hansen all the way across the 12.5 laps. The Special Olympics Australia.
And what a gutsy run by the Australian who dyed his hair gold. Amechais completes the podium with a great bronze medal. That took absolutely everything he had. Fine, fine running from those three men. And this is the other Dane in the field, Nikolai Mortensen. He picked up a bronze in the half marathon on Saturday. Maybe he can still feel that a little bit in his legs. It's not a bad run at all, though, coming home in fourth. Just about on the nose of 18 minutes, so it's just around about 6-minute miling. That's fine running from the Danish pair.
And following him in, Maxime Dugas of Special Olympics Canada to complete the field.